So in this example, we are going to be determining CO2, and CO2 is carbon dioxide. And we stated that carbon dioxide is a gas that is emitted into the air, into the atmosphere, when something is burned or incinerated. And certainly types of fuels are burned and incinerated, so they also generate CO2. So we said that CO2 is equal to the kilowatt hours times the pounds, because CO2 is measured in pounds. So it says here, according to the EPA, that's the Environmental Protection Agency, a gallon of gasoline generates 0.58 pounds of CO2 per kilowatt hour. Determine the amount of CO2 saved from the atmosphere when driving an LPG, that's a liquid propane, equipped vehicle. So on our chart here, we have on the end over here, it's kilowatt hours. So for gasoline, it uses about 33.44 kilowatt hours. That's per gallon. So this is going to be a per gallon. So the kilowatt hours, that's 33.44. And the pounds is the 0.58 that we have right here. So we're just going to multiply this to the 0.58. So a gallon of gasoline will generate about 19.4 pounds, or emit about 19.4 pounds of CO2 per gallon of gasoline. So we'll do the same thing, except this is going to be the liquid propane. This is the LPG. So the LPG, here it is right here. And if we look down here under the kilowatt hours, it's about 24.75 kilowatt hours for the LPG. Again, we'll multiply that to the pounds. So a liquid propane fueled car will emit about 13.94 pounds of CO2 into the atmosphere. So we want to determine how much is saved. Well, if gasoline emits about 19.4 pounds of CO2, and equivalently, liquid propane emits about 13.94, then we simply subtract one from the other. So using a liquid propane, it's going to save about 5.46, I should say, pounds of CO2 from entering the atmosphere. And there we go.